make some green juice to drink. I'll have an apple, some celery, ginger roots, and some kale. You know, I love green juice. So I'll make some green juice to make sure I have plenty. Oh. First things first, we do green juice. Hi Eric, I'm going to do green juice. You know how I am with health. Health is number one. I'm falling in love with you too, Eric. Life is good here. So I want to make sure I have the cups for my cups. Yep, so we have those. I'll be having surgery tomorrow, so it's good that I have enough juice going in. I stopped eating today around for 8 hours before the surgery. So pretty much nothing after 8 o'clock. Today I'm going to have kiwis on my green juice. I'm going to put an apple. I'm going to put ginger, celery, cucumber, and then for the greens, I'm also going to put baby spring mix. I'm also going to put baby arugula and my best, kale. Hey, hi Mendez. Yes, hit the like button if you're here. First thing you do is you hit the like button and then we become besties. That's how it goes. What else? Now it's washing them. You know, I'm so big on washing veggies. Some people out there may be trying to poison us with fertilizer. I'm not like that. I have this thing here, it drains. You put veggies, you kind of wash them inside here, it'll easily drain. Cucumbers. Some here, kind of. Guys, hit the thumbs like, the likes button. Hey, this is the channel. Thanks you guys for all the compliments. You say I'm beautiful, but I know if you ask somebody like Eric, I put in the work. I do breath work, I work out in the morning, and then I do my makeup and wear cute clothes. Hit the like button when you're here. I look like a dream girl. Oh my goodness. What a good compliment. These kale leaves, they really look fresh and good. That's why I wanted to make the juice early in the morning, because with green juice you want to make it fresh ingredients. I think we can start with the kale. Before we go anywhere, we can easily start with the kale. Okay, so you guys have seen me do this a billion times, but this is what it takes to look youthful and timeless. And if you've learned from me, we do whatever it takes. It takes what it takes, and we do whatever it takes. So let's talk about sleep, because sleep is very important for your mental health. When I came to the US, my circadian rhythm went off because obviously California is very far from Kenya, and to get your body into a different cycle is very difficult. And I can say honestly, my body never really recovered from my sleep cycles. But lately, last week I went into, I did an NAD shot. They put one shot here in my butt. And I have been sleeping well, very well. Let me get this thing going. Ooh. My Facebook is Monica Canini. My Instagram is Post Traumatic Bliss, just like my channel, and my TikTok is also Post Traumatic Bliss. That's what I do. I'm here teaching people mental health. Mental health is a lot of things. A lot of people, they just tell you mental health is like one or two things. My juicer is not working. So weird. I'm from Kenya. I come from Kenya. So I'm here just making this. I don't know if you can see this juicer. I have a feeling this juicer is not working well. Okay, let me put it off. I don't know why. It seems odd. The way it's moving. Now it looks better. Just so happened what? That you're from Kenya? If you want really good green juice, you always put ginger, lemon, 1 lemon, celery is also good, and you also put what do you call it, an orange. I love kale. Americans call it collard greens. In Kenya we call it sukuma wiki. It really has very good it's very good. Greens have vitamin B, and you know how vitamin B is good for energy. When you blend them, you break the cell wall. Most of the times, we are not able to get the most from greens because we are not able to break down the cell wall. It's very difficult to break the cell wall. But when you blend, you break the cell wall. Let me grab my other phone. As I'm blending, this is my juicing life. You can see the blender. Oh wait, where is it? Somewhere here. Yeah, this is the juicer. Okay, let me put it probably this way. You can see it better in action mode. It's a small juicer. It looks like that. And I just put collard greens here. I don't know. It looks great on me. Thank you, Mendes. It's not working. I may have to buy another juicer. You see how I don't like this one? It has a small mouth and it's kind of annoying. And I like these too, like they have a lot of juice. It's cool, huh? It jams. Sometimes it jams. Yeah, if you're going to be a big on juicing, get a one with a big mouth. This is kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, now it's stuck. It's like I'm fighting with my own blender. Jesus. Okay, let me reverse it a little bit. See, well. So with greens, if they are not fresh and you try to blend them, they are going to get stuck. Because if they are all withery, they will not move. Bruce has a big mouth. Bruce says he has a big mouth. That's so funny. Boss Domo says that this certainly tastes bad. So obviously if you just blend the greens only by themselves, they're going to taste bad. You know? But if you kind of, what do you call it? If you mix it, like I'll put lemons and I'll put oranges and apples and it's going to make all the difference. Trust me. I had one of my friends, Shai, she was here when we were doing juicing, and she was like, I don't like this. But when we blended all the flavors together, she enjoyed it. She actually loved it. I know, because it's green juice, you think it's going to taste like crap, but it really tastes good. Like, I like the hint of ginger. When I put ginger, I like that hint of ginger in it. I also like the lemons make a big difference, and apples also make a big difference. That way you don't have to feel like like, you know, it tastes like death. I'll be having surgery tomorrow, so I'm thinking about doing a bunch of juices for the next few days when I'm in recovery, because I will not be able to go to the store. You know, not having to think about food, but also eating healthy food is good. That's cucumber. I put a dose of apple. Okay, this knife sucks. Let's get a real knife. A real knife. Woo! My goodness, my apples. If I turn it off for a little bit. Yeah. These are so good. Guys, have you seen that woman? Her name is called Babette Davis. She's a chef, Babette Davis. She's on raw food diet, and at 70, just Google her. At 70, she looks like she's 30. This juicing works. So they say when we cook our foods, they say that we kill the vitamins when we cook it. We need food that's alive. So discovering fire wasn't a good thing. I mean, you know what I mean? It was a good thing to cook things like meat, but we ended up starting to obviously cook our veggies and fruits, and for good reasons. You know, sometimes fruits and veggies can have bacteria. That's why we have things like lemons. Lemons are acidic. They kill things. Oh, let me turn this on first. So I usually put them in jars for my juices. Like, get all that goodness. Oh, look at that. So good. So good. The fountain of youth, my darlings. Fountain of youth. So that is with apple. I'll do another apple, another half apple. Yeah, get one with a big mouth. Don't be like mine. It will save you having to cut all these veggies into really tiny pieces just so they can go through. This is something I didn't think when I was buying this juicer. You live and learn. It's a war zone here. We're fighting. If I get 10 likes from this one, I might buy another blender, another juicer. This is not just yummy, this is healthy. So I'll put celery. You all know celery is good for your heart and blood flow. For the blood flow, celery opens up your blood flows, and with celery, you lower blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure or you want to be as cool as a cucumber, okay, you can eat cucumbers, but celeries are also good. Celery celebrates life. Rule number 1, don't drink alcohol. You know how the brain likes water, and the brain likes water. Water increases the volume of the brain, and water makes the brain sharp. Alcohol has the opposite effect. Like, I see people watching this channel. You should be liking. You should be liking, because right here you gain a lot. I'm a mental health advocate, but there's no separating mental health and good nutrition, because the body will kick you into survival mode. And we don't want to be in survival mode. That's why good nutrition is important. And when you eat fruits of different colors, eating the rainbow, different colors, you maximize the fact that you're going to have good microbiome, and also that you're going to give the body everything that it needs. You will not be in survival mode. Green juice is the fountain of youth. So this is ginger. I'm just preparing it and I will cut like big pieces for ginger. Oops, Evie, man. Careful, girl. Careful, these are knives. They don't do well with skin contact. I think one of the life lessons we learned when we were little is don't mess with knives. Everybody will be trying to tell you about these knives and fire. Don't mess with a knife and don't mess with fire. All your life as a human being, you're told not to mess with those two things. Knife, fire. You know, I fear knives too. Let me see if actually this would work better. I use it for carrots, but could probably go for ginger too. Yeah, it's better for ginger. Tools. Different tools for different things. That is something that I appreciate. Men know how to use tools. And I don't know why they know how to use tools way much better than women, and we live in the same planet. But you know, men have a certain kind of education that most girls don't get. And now as I get older, I appreciate that kind of education. So the other day, my drain clogged, this drain, and it's the small little pieces. When I'm washing this, it clogs the pipe. So I have to be careful. I don't want my landlord kicking me out because I'm clogging pipes. So that is ginger. It's really good. I'm putting a lot of ginger because I know I'll be making more green juice. Today is a green juice day. Oh, in the summer, I can't wait. I'll be making like more sweet. I'll be making more sweet. What do you call them? What's Bruce saying? Bruce saying that I have his high blood. I have his pressure up. Way to bring it down is to close your eyes and drink celery juice. That is good for you. Hit the like button. I got some 4 likes. Yesterday we went to the beach. It was so nice. Actually, I was thinking today I might go to the beach, but it depends on all the things I gotta do today. So what's your favorite musician right now? Who's kind of like, who has it right now? I don't know. I haven't been able to keep up lately with who is doing what. Okay, turn it off. So these are kiwis. Kiwis are the highest fruits with vitamin C. And you know, I thought lemons were, but apparently kiwis have a lot of vitamin C. So they win the race of evolution because they make human beings have a better immune system. Vitamin C is vital for your immune system. You don't fall sick easily. You're strong. You're a strong person when you don't fall sick easily. That's the power of vitamin C. It helps with your lymphatic system. We put kiwis. Kiwis. Oh wow, those are good. I'll add another kiwi. I think they'll help a lot with my green juice. So don't use the knife like this unless you're really good. I'm doing good. But we have lemons to add. You know, I love oranges and lemons. Always a fantastic addition. Ooh, going there, vitamin C. Oh, it's going to the wrong place. We got lemons, we got kiwis. So it's not just green juice. I mean, if it was just kale juice, it would not probably taste as good. But I can assure you, apples are very tasty. Oranges are very tasty. Celery has a hint of spice. Ginger has also a hint of spice. So the green juice ends up feeling so good. If I had some cayenne pepper, I'd probably put some. But you know, I'm not very good on pepper. Eating it is fine. Getting rid of it is the other thing. It can be a little hard. I don't want that. And my kiwis look like potatoes. You know, I thought my kiwis are not as green, but I think when I bought them, they still had them for a while there. I'll put another orange. The more vitamin C you have, the better for your body. You know, I already have a lot of greens. This will help me for tomorrow when after surgery and recovery. This will really be good. And then I'll add pineapple juice. You know, pineapple is good if you go through surgery or you need to heal. Pineapple helps with healing. I can see a lot of juice, but it's kind of like not moving. Because all the poop that comes from it, the pulp, I call it poop. It looks like poop. So, you know, if you are eating a fruit, right? If I was eating all these fruits, all these would go into my system and my body would have to work hard to get rid of it. But now, because I'm just blending it, my body doesn't have to deal with that, with all that. in one thing. Will I be wearing a two-piece? He's only interested in knowing that. That is so funny. Actually, my bikinis are usually two-piece. It's your lucky day, I guess. If I go to the beach. If I go. So I'll add this here. All the goodness. Ooh. Look at that. So good. It has it has all this foam that I can get rid of. Some of this is just foam. Space. Ooh, so good. Let me. That is spicy. I can feel the ginger. Ooh. This is how I look youthful and timeless. Timelessly youthful. You wanna look timelessly youthful? Green juice, like, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. You subscribe. Okay, so I got some more. I got some more greens that I really wanted. I showed you in the beginning. These are a mix of everything that's sprouting. It has Mizuna, tango, oak leaf, charred baby spinach, arugula, organic red leaf, Laura Rosa, kale, cilantro, parsley. It has all that. These ones. Lord. Bruce Dan is like, I just subscribed. Hit the like button, subscribe. You're welcome to this channel. Feel at home. We are high energy people here. We love life. We even love green smoothies with all of their goodness because we don't care. We want to live life not getting sick. We just love health. We love health. We start with good health and then we start joking. We play with other things later, but not with the health. Not with the health. Not with number one. Health is number one. When all said and done, we want to live a beautiful, happy life. Oh, this one is milking them like so good. Look at them. Yeah. Ooh wee. Oh shit. I hope that is something good. And you see something that looks like paper going through your blender, you're like, eh, what the hell? How did that get in there? We got a new family member here. Bruce just subscribed. Joining the farm. This is how you heal your body. I do these videos so I can show you, because we learn through seeing. I notice with kids, we always learn through what we see, not what other people say we do. That's why I blend this. And so that you can see the evidence of practicing good mental health. not just saying it, I'm doing it. Get a girlfriend who understands mental health and eating healthy and follow her directions. And drink whatever nasty smoothie she gives you. You will never get sick, ever. See my smoothies, they are full of greens and vitamin C. I start with vitamin C and greens as my base. So I have enough, what do you call it? Enough greens for now. I'll save this other packet. Because I know I get this enough green juice for at least tomorrow and the next day. Because I don't take a lot. Once you take green juice, you don't feel hungry as you would when you eat other things, because the thing is, once the body gets all the nutrients that it needs, it doesn't have to send like signals to you that it needs to feed again. That's why people lose weight, because once the body gets the nutrients that it needs, it stops reminding you that you're hungry. And then you can go through the day with the body not sending you signals that it needs more food. All 6 of you, hit the like button. Magically, I get 10 likes if you all hit the like button. Yee. Let me see how good this is, what it needs. Maybe it needs an apple. Actually, it might need a pineapple. It needs something, a hint of something sweet. Let me put let me do a small apple. Do this. Keep the doctor away. Nobody wants to go to the doctor. Do this to keep them away. Juice up your life. It's so good. Actually, I forgot one thing, but it's a good thing I remembered. I have another cup of green juice. Look at it here. I get cans like this. Even old jars. I use sometimes old jars, and you'll see how good it is. So I actually forgot one thing, and it's good to remember this because when you're juicing, like it's something like worth remembering. Vitamins dissolve in, for you to absorb vitamins, they need to dissolve in oil because they don't dissolve in water. Science 101. So I usually like to put olive oil on my juices. I know, because they always say you can have a spoonful of olive oil in your meals and it's good. I just put it in my juices, just like that, right? And I'll do the same here. That way they get time to mix, you know, to mix and emulsify even before I drink it. Here I'm unlocking secrets. You want to stay youthful and timeless? You cannot just shake it. Gotta be careful when you're shaking it. It can be slippery. There it is. Morning glory. Here I have roots, I have ginger. Yeah. Look at how good it is. It just says health. it just says no more cancer coming your way. It stops everything bad coming out on your way. This is how you beat the devil at its game. The devil wants to bring sickness to the humans, and the humans tell him, no, here, we're gonna stop you. We're gonna stop you. I actually have one of this. I have some right now with my vitamins and with apple juice. There's nothing that beats. I'll make pineapple juice but later in the day. But because I'm having surgery tomorrow, I want to make sure I'm taking pineapple all the way. Oops. Perfect. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh wow. I just added pineapple juice. And I usually make pineapple juice, and I have a few pineapples here. I'll make some juice from them. I still have like fruits here that I haven't made some juice with. I'm going to juice all of this because I want by tomorrow to have, I'll at least juice a pineapple and watermelon. My life will be good after this. Tomorrow I hope I get out of surgery, but when I do, I'll have enough food. I'll have enough juices because I will not be able to eat like hard foods for some time. So it'll be nice to have some food to eat. So the first things in the kitchen is getting rid of like the mess that you create over time. And these ones, I don't like throwing them away into the garbage. I like to cut them in small pieces. I know it's garbage, but I like to cut it in small pieces and throw it in the garden. Then I can have like manure. Because I imagine every week if I can provide my garden with all this live manure, the soil will be more fertile. So why give it to the garbage trucks? Yeah, I think I need something. When I have good money, I'll buy something that that actually mixes them up, right? So this is our next stage of the day. I'll tell you, I'll probably have some crows and some birds coming to my garden to feed from all the trash that I'm going to keep throwing in here. Because it boils down to this. Let me see. It boils down to this. I actually do this. I mix them out here. Just make it. That's how I mix them up into my garden. You can barely see them, but I feel it's better to do that than to throw them in the garbage when my plants could actually benefit, you know. So I have food from the plants and my plants have food from me. Symbiosis, symbiotic relationship. Then I have my leftovers. These ones I just add water. I add this water. I mix it up. They're soggy though. These are the plant poop that I got from the blender, from the juicer. I'll put water and I'll mix them up like this. And then I'll go feed my plants, my flowers. So I can enrich their soil naturally. Manure. I think sometimes we age because our body is still trying to break down a lot of foods that we eat, whether it's plant material or you know, bread. It's just trying to get rid of stuff it doesn't need out of the system and keep what it needs. Uh-oh. So I go here. I have a plant here. Oopsie. I have some flowers here. My hair is getting in the way. This flower. I'll just put some of this here so that today it gets its fix. Today it will get the best of the best because I love it. It'll have some little green mulch. This will prevent, you know, water from escaping. Yep. Hoo-wee. Hoo-hoo. Who calling me? Somebody. Somebody's calling. Let me see who is calling me. That came from Newport. Looks like an important call. Oh, the Surgical Institute. All right. So get this. I don't need this. to get rid of everything. Okay. Let me clean up a little because cleaning up is essential. Man, so hard to put on gloves. Even on your best day. Maybe if you put some lotion, they'll move faster. Let me try. Whoa. I don't know if they move gloves. You wear gloves faster when you have oil in your hands. Apparently, they don't make much difference. Okay, kind of moved a little faster. Probably have other gloves. I could have used those other gloves. How hard this is to put on some freaking gloves. It came off. Wow. Look at that. It's probably not a good idea to wear this one. Let me try these other ones. These ones are much better. This one's came right through. Yeah, I'm taking these ones because I don't want them clogging the pipe. I sing to myself. Sometimes I do it unconsciously because I listen to a lot of music. You are my sunshine. When I look in your eyes, I see the sunshine. You are my You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You never notice how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You make me happy when skies are gray. I tell you, I know it goes on that other side. You never notice how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never notice how much I love you. And please don't take my sunshine away. You know who has a really beautiful voice? Is Tracy Chapman. Do you know her? Oh goodness. She has a very beautiful voice. Okay, let me play the promise. Oh, Tracy Chapman has a beautiful voice. You can make a promise if it's one that you can keep. This is one of my favorite songs. If you wait for me, then I'll come for you. Although I've traveled far, I always hold a place for you in my heart. If you think of me, if you miss me, once anyway, then I'll return to you. Why does it do that? I'll return and fill that space in your heart. Remembering your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace. I'll find my way back to you if you'll be waiting. Remembering your touch, your kiss, your someone there? Ooh, scared me. Remembering your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace. Hi, nobody. Let me go trash this. long for you, and I have desire to see your face, your smile, to be with you wherever you are. Remembering your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace. I'll find my way back to you. Please say you'll be waiting together again. It feels so good to be in your arms, where all my journeys end. If you can make a promise, if it's one that you can keep, I vow to come for you. If you wait for me, oh, say you'll hold a place for me. Where all my journeys end. If you can make a promise, where all my journeys end. If you can make a promise, if it's one that you can keep. She has a beautiful voice, and that song, she sang it best, you know? The same way I think Tony Braxton sang that song, He Wasn't Man Enough for Me. Tony Braxton sang that song the best, you know? Her voice, her body, her sassiness, everything came together for that song. That's the same way I feel about Tracy Chapman's voice in this song, The Promise. If you wanted to tell somebody, you know, you can make a promise if it's one that you can keep. It's everything. She's like, she sings it so beautifully when she says things like, when she remembers their love, like your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace, I'll find my way back to you if you'll be waiting together again. It would feel so good to be in your arms, where all my journeys end. If you can make a promise. Those words, they're just, I don't know. Tell me I'm sentimental, but that's a beautiful song, The Promise. If you can make a promise, where all my journeys end. If you can make a promise, if it's one that you can keep, I vow to come for you. If you wait for me, please say you'll be waiting. You can make a promise. If it's one that you can keep, I vow to come for you. If you wait for me. I don't know why love is so complicated in human kingdom. We are so good at messing things up. We mess up even the one thing that's good for us, love. And then we start singing about it. Where all my journeys end, if you can make a promise. Okay, Tracy Chapman has a beautiful voice. My yard was also filled with birds, with love songs. Yeah, I sometimes I walk in some certain neighborhoods, and you've seen me guys because I go live when I'm walking, and sometimes their birds are just chirping. You know, like those neighborhoods where they got lots of trees, they got a lot of birds. You can hear them singing. You can make a promise if it's one that you can keep. Can you keep a promise? Can you keep a promise? I try to clean this blender, this juicer immediately after I use it, because you know, plants when they decay they smell bad. I mean, it's not as bad as a human body, but it's still bad. You don't want that happening in your juicer at all. It's all. That juicer came out nice. That was a nice juicing day. It was successful. Once I clean my juicer, I know that I'm good. Like things can be so bad after all. Anita wangu, ilele, nasukuma ili siku ziende, urudi nyumbani. Nasikia mazoea yana tabu, hayo ndo naamini. Now I'm speaking Kiswahili. I'm singing in Kiswahili. Anita wangu, iye, nasukuma ili siku ziende, urudi nyumbani, tuishi pamoja. Nasikia mazoea yana tabu, hayo ndo naamini. Tukondoke nitaraha nakosa mimi. Oh, wait. Whew. A whole day. What time is it? I feel like I've lived for a whole day and it's not even 10 a.m. Man. You guys see everything I do, probably apart from doing my makeup and taking a shower and other things, you know. But I think you pretty much see everything I do in my day. Like my videos. Do you want me to buy that big house in Newport Beach? You must like my videos. And share them. Dang. Dang. One for the team. One for the team. Anita, Anita wangu. Yelele, lele. Iye. Nasukuma, sukuma. Ili siku ziende. I don't know, how do I share this? Share Facebook. I don't know, how do I share this? Share Facebook. I forgot. I don't know why I forget to share all my videos. I miss Halima. I didn't see Halima today. Halima from the Netherlands. I have friends from all over the world now. Since I started going live. All you guys are from different parts of the world. I love it. Love it. Woo! Just so. Just so. Just so. Just so. All you guys are from different parts of the world. I love it. Oh my goodness. The other day I was so upset when I saw... You know how I get. You know I get spicy. The other day I was upset. You know what upset me? I saw this Kenyan pasta. I put a video on it. So if you guys... Okay, let me... I don't know why I'm lying here. There was this Kenyan pastor. He's a man of the church, right? And he beats one of his congregants. He hits them. Like this man came to church. Probably he was depressed or whatever, but he was dozing off a little bit. But he wasn't like, you know how you doze off a little bit, but you still know what's going around. You know, you could tell like he was still listening to the sermon. It's just that he was just a little bit, you know, like his brainwaves were probably in theta or beta, in alpha probably, or theta. And then he hits him in the head. He slaps him. And then he pushes him out of his chair and kicks him out of the church. I was so livid. I put a video shaming that pastor. His name is Pastor Nganga. Can you imagine when you go to church, you're going for comfort, maybe you had a difficult week or something probably is happening to your mental health. We don't know. People have different things going on. And then do you know the shame that comes when somebody humiliates you in public? They slap you in public. They kick you out of your chair in public. And this is a church. You're not even supposed to be humiliated in a church like that. You're going there for comfort, for somebody to help you. Anyway, if you want to see the whole video, I put it a whole video of that. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed. Stuff like that annoys me. I hate when people are so unaware about other people's mental health and they cause suffering unnecessarily so. Unnecessarily so. Anyway, let me focus on the positive. Life is too short to deal to deal with people who just don't get it. Yeah, I come from Kenyan culture, and it has, as much as I love, being a black woman and so many things that I'm blessed about, I sometimes I hate the Kenyan culture. The beating of kids or people, they have a hitting culture. Kids are beaten up in school, like that culture where you hit other people. I don't like it. Like nobody should hit, like everybody should keep hands to themselves as far as I'm concerned. you know Nobody should hit anybody. It looks good, this kitchen, for all the things I've done. It still looks pretty clean. I just want to make sure I just take off all this big chunks that I dropped, and then I'll clean it later, but for now just tidy it a little bit. This is what I like doing. I know a lot of people don't understand it, but this is the life I enjoy. Just like this quietness. This is what I enjoy about life. It seems simple and everything, but it is what I enjoy, cleaning up a little here and there. I have my class to edit today. The last day before my big day. I'm having surgery tomorrow. So if I go live tomorrow, I will be... God will judge him. Exactly, God will judge him. Thanks for listening to my story now, buddy. Sometimes I like when somebody listens to what I'm saying because I feel a little bit validated. I know. It's nice to feel somebody understands you, like somebody gets you. Call it whatever. Let me clean my hands because I want to get some vitamins. I want to get some vitamins. Oh my. I mean, I take a lot of vitamins. You know, that's the sad thing. Thanks, Brent, for saying that. That is the sad thing, that you go there to get spiritual food, and if you act out in any way, you will not meet love, you will meet judgment and punishment, you'll be ostracized. And this is the same man who says that don't give him 1,000 Kenyan shillings. 1,000 Kenyan shillings is like $10. He says don't bring $10 to his church. He wants more money. He wants like $200 from people. He scorns people who tithe little money. And he tells them, like, don't come to my church if you don't have money. For him, church is a business. And you know, people don't sometimes remember some things about other people, but for me, I remember that man is an ex-convict. So he's an ex-convict. So he says he turned his ways into God. But for me, as far as I'm concerned, I think he just figured another way of being a taker from people, and now he uses the name of God. He's kind of like using the name of God to pretend like but he's actually just stealing and taking away from people. That got me mad. I called him out on my videos. I don't like people like that, especially because I know how vulnerable we all are spiritually when we are kind of lost. That's why I started this channel, to tell people things that are proven about mental health. I take this thing, L-lysine. Let me tell you, even before I was sexually active, I had that cough, you know, that sore throat, that sore that comes into your whatever. And for me, I just thought it was because my immune system was low. For a long time, I didn't think that it is something that is associated with sex and people giving it to you, but I had it before I was sexually active. So I don't know, maybe somebody kissed me when I was little. I don't know. Somebody must have given it to me somehow. Protect your children. Don't just let people come and kiss your kiddo. Like, you know how people like to smooch kids? Don't let them do that. Somebody may have given me like that cold sore. I'm taking my vitamins. This is D3, very good for you. This is potassium. This K2, I think, helps with potassium. But never ever let anybody inject you with potassium because it stops the heart. So this is L-lysine. It helps, you know, with my cold sore. Iron. Let me tell you, I have stories of anemia. I have stories of anemia. Oh wait, Bruce Dent. Bruce, your actually your two names could go into Bruce. Bruce Dent could be Brent. Bruce. Sorry, Bruce. I called you. I miscalled your name. Okay, so these are zinc, magnesium, and calcium. You can tell I don't like taking supplements, especially like this one is huge, but I do take them with my green juice right here to take away the pain. This ginkgo biloba and ashwagandha, they're very good for stress because they take out cortisol out of your system. very few things take out cortisol. Like working out obviously takes out adrenaline and cortisol from your system, but ginkgo biloba and ashwagandha, they also help with, I know I have so many of them. You would think like I'm a druggie or something. All these are supplements. I don't like the smell of ashwagandha, but Bruce is like, he'd kiss me anyway. I try, I like to be honest about it, because even on my dating profile, I tell people I don't kiss on the first date, because I don't want to kiss somebody and then they're like, oh my goodness, that girl gave me something. I just feel like some things you have to tell other people. If you have anything that's other people can get, it's nice to tell them. So I tell them, I tell people, like, so if you take the risk, you know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. But yeah, I noticed this when I was getting this when I was 6, 7. So I must, like I was still a virgin, so no way I got it like sexually, but whatever. Protect. You can only learn from things from others. Protect your kids. Don't let people smooch your kids at all. I don't even smooch kids because of that. Respect other people. I do like this wig. It's kind of nice, right? And it looks natural for most part. Shai told me to buy another one on Amazon. I'm thinking about buying it. It's kind of like the one she likes. She was telling me that one would also look good on me. So I'm thinking about getting one, but I'm also thinking about getting some other outfits, like cute pink outfits. So I'm like, So let's talk about NAD. And probably when you're swiping through your social media, you've heard people talk about NAD, NAD, NAD. Anyway, you know me and my life. I have got to try NAD. So I did. Okay, so okay, let's go first with what I'm taking here. This is it's called lymphatic support. It helps your lymph nodes to drain. As you get older, the body does not work as it used to when you're younger. So this one is just to help the lymph nodes to make sure that they're draining. Because I told you I have a lump on my neck. I don't know what it is, but I'm suspecting it's a lymph node that's inflamed. I had an x-ray, so I'm going to check the results later today to just figure out what it is. But anyway, as I wait, I'm taking these supplements for the lymphatic system. It has this root called calendula. The calendula is good, and okay, it's hard for you to see. Is ECHINACEA, Echinacea. Those two roots are very good for the lymphatic system. And then it has the burdock root, the elderberry, it has cleavas herb, and hippos. I got it from Amazon. It has eight herbs in one. It helps the lymphatic system. So this one, it's sweet. It's actually really sweet. That's all I do. Yeah, I could probably also put it here. in my smoothie. Just, so those are all my herbs, my supplements for today. And I'm big on mental health. I work out, I do breath work, I do supplements, I sing. Singing is good. Just singing creates new neural networks, neurons. Singing creates new neurons, and singing activates almost every part of your brain. So I speak 3 languages. 3. I speak English, Kikuyu, and Kiswahili. I know a little bit of Spanish, but I'm not fluent. I know a little bit of French, but I'm not also fluent. So Kikuyu, let's say I'm asking you in Kikuyu, where are you from? This is how I'd say it in Kikuyu. Umeteko. Kwanyu neko. Umeteko eh? Eh? Tajirai umeteko. Tell me, where are you from? Okay, so in Kiswahili, let's say the same thing I would ask, where are you from? Kwenu ni wapi? Unatoka wapi? Maskani yako ni wapi? Nambie. I know they probably sound the same to you. Anyway, NSC, I took an NSC shot that was on around April 13 or around April 12, April 11, somewhere there. And today is the 23rd. I have been feeling good. I sleep better. If you have problems sleeping, go get a shot of NAD. Sorry, not NAC, NAD. NAD is really good. And I've been thinking, wow, why all this hype that you hear about NAD on social media, it's not for nothing. I tried it. It's actually good. It really helps with sleep. It helps with the circadian rhythm. It's called nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It offers a range of potential benefits for both men and women. So it will increase your energy, brain function, overall health. It will boost your metabolism, reduce inflammation, support cognitive health, and even potentially contribute to better skin and fertility. So what I have noticed is cognitive health. For me, I have noticed with NAD, it really has helped with my anxiety. For some reason, I just feel clear and I sleep better. It could be because I sleep better, I wake up feeling fresh, but whatever it is, that thing is working for me. So let me see the benefits for men. Okay, you will have cognitive function, like improved cognitive function. So you will feel like you're alert, you know, like life is happening. You will have increased energy, enhanced performance, and better hormone regulation. It can repair it is used in DNA repair, so it can potentially slow down the aging process and promote cellular health. It can, weight management. I'm telling you, I'm feeling better. NAD, I got a shot straight into the bloodstream, and this is what I do with like during that time of the month for me, because I'm kind of in pain. I usually get them to do a menstrual relief. And when they do the menstrual relief, it has it has all the vitamins that I need. It has zinc, magnesium, D vitamins, D3, B vitamins, um, and then it has a painkiller for sure. And then I do an NAD shot in the butt. Bam. That hurts throughout the day, like any other shot. You know how those shots go. But that's what I'll be doing. I added this NAD and I thought, ooh, wait a minute. This is good. Wait. It's really worth it. It's really, really worth it. But, mental health is not a one size fits all. I always say everything has to come together. Your health, your spiritual life, the decisions that you make in your life, your emotional health, working out, managing stress, managing your emotions. Like all these things come together. They integrate you. We heal through integration. We don't heal because we took a pill. We heal through integration. When it comes to post-traumatic bliss, you heal through all parts of your life coming together, whether it's your health, relationships, your finances, your support system. We heal because of integration, like things come together. Kintsugi. Have you heard about that term, Kintsugi? Kintsugi is the art of is a Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with a golden lacquer. So the pot becomes even more beautiful than it was before, and it also becomes more resilient and strong than it was before because of the golden lacquer. And that's how healing is. Healing is the coming together of all broken pieces. We call it integration. um let me show you some images here of Kintsugi. You see, like this part, that's the art. They repair the part with a golden lacquer, and it's beautiful. It's the art of healing. When something is broken and you bring it together like that, right? You bring it together, it becomes more beautiful, more colorful. It's not, it's not as, it just become more resilient. That's how when we heal from emotional trauma and we heal from life, we become more strong, because we have a golden lacquer to us. That's we've come together, and we are more resilient, we are more beautiful. And if you think about mental health and healing, it's about coming together of the whole, your whole life coming together and healing you. And you become more wiser, strong, resilient, playful, happy, generous, wise. Wisdom is good. Wisdom is a good thing. Guys, I really hope I'm inspiring you to make juices like the ones I'm making, and do supplements. This is what mental health is about. Influencing people to take action in their life. I want you to think, oh, she's having fun, let me do what she's doing. And then you start. That's how we transfer that mind from one generation to the next and the next. Okay, these paper straws. good for the environment. Done. Guys, we made the juice together. We took the juice. We had some wonderful moments. Life is good. We just have to keep on keeping on. If I come on live tomorrow, so this is what will happen tomorrow. I don't know if you see my nose, but it's kind of collapsed on one side. Can you see? It's kind of like collapsed. Like this looks full, and this one is kind of like, look at that. It's like I don't have half a nose. I know. You're not supposed to like be full. So I have a deviation of my septum. It's deviated. So they're going to correct it, and then they're going to what do you call it? I don't know. They're going they probably, they say they're going to take something from my ear. They're going to take something from my ear and put it in my nose. Actually, that's what they say they'll do. Oh my goodness. I'm giving you a lot of information. So if I come on tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to after surgery, but I will have a gazelle, like something covering my whole face. If you guys want to see the process, I'll show you the process. But you have to promise not to laugh at me at all, because you don't laugh at patients. But I think it will be better. I'll be able to breathe at night, because I usually have to wake up at night. It's beautiful. It's the breathing is just that because it's collapsed on the inside, I cannot breathe from, you see, when I breathe, you hear that noise? Yeah, I sometimes air cannot go through my nose very well. So anyway, that's the life. Tomorrow, that's what's going to happen. I hope everything goes well. Pray for me. Send your best prayers, your best wishes. I need those. I need those. Yeah. Can you believe I took all this? I'm just going, right now, I'm going to start writing. I'm writing my online mental health class. I'm writing a class on mental health so that I can start selling and coaching people on my on everything. I mean, you guys are lucky. I give you free mental health coaching, and I give you some, like, the best advice that you will find even with the best neuroscientists on the planet. Because you see, I read from them. I read from the best of the best. So I'm going to offer those classes soon. So I'm going to go plan for my surgery tomorrow and also do some editing of my videos. Yes, thanks. Thank you so much, Nobody, because I love it. And I love that you're into non-attachment and everything, because a lot of that I also discuss in my new class. I'd be so happy if you guys can attend that class. It will be shortly after I finish the whole surgery. The class will be ready because I'm on my last video. So I'm so excited. If this doesn't work, I'll just go back to recruiting. And I don't want to recruit people. Recruiting is hard business. I was a healthcare recruiter for a long time. Thank you. Thanks. We all need that encouragement, to be honest. especially when you're starting something new for yourself. It's so easy to be comfortable with a job, getting paid. But then I was reading this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it was like, life becomes expensive over time, even if you're earning good money. Inflation, things catch up, and we have to think about our future. And I was like, yes, I want to choose something that I love to do, something that gives me time to be who I am naturally. What's a sugga? I don't know. Yeah, I think so too. I think I'd be able to help young people for sure. Especially people coming for me, because it took a lot of time to study. I had to study for myself, because I told you I grew up without parents. So I had to figure out what was wrong with me, what was wrong with my life, what wasn't working. And for me, I came to understand like mental health is not just one thing. So for example, I had a family member who had the same problems as I had, and people would shame her. They were like, "Oh, you have mental illness, or you need to go get do you know this SSRIs, the serotonin reuptake, SR, serotonin reuptake." They used to think like people with mental health had problems with levels of serotonin and everything, and so it was easy for people to just go, "Oh, you need medication, you need to be on serotonin, you need to do on all these drugs." And if you see like all these mental health drugs, they make people do things like people become hooked on them, and they're not able to sleep. They just bring another host of problems. I knew my problem wasn't serotonin. It wasn't because of my brain wasn't working correctly. I knew I was coherent. I could go to school, I could do things, I could keep things on time, but I just knew there was something wrong. And then when I started to study mental health, I understood like, obviously, something has to feel so wrong if you lose your parents at the age of 6. And then you have to rely on strangers and the well-being of strangers. Obviously, you're in such a vulnerable situation. You will never ever feel at home as a kid with other strangers more than you would feel with your parents. And especially if those strangers are not overwhelmingly generous and kind, and loving, you may not even have a sense of safety. So there was nothing wrong with my brain not able to produce serotonin. My brain wasn't feeling safe because of my life situation. Now, as an adult, I can create safety in my life. So instead of like those people shaming other people, like, "Oh, you have mental illness, you need to take this, you need to take that," I realize is healing your whole life. Like your entire life needs to be healed. Like, girl, figure out finances, figure out work that you do that can have meaning, figure out your sense of community. That's why I started my own channel, because I need people who make me feel at home. People who like my channel, especially other people that I love. Can you imagine other people that I could hold more dear and in higher esteem than people who share my life, with me? Like people who subscribe to a channel that I created. Is there like something more I could hold more dear? And then I decided, like, yeah, these are the kind of people I want to spend my time with. These are the kind of people I want to share my life with. That's, I don't want to be in a cubicle. you know, when there are people out here, that we could inspire to live better, to be happier. And I started choosing my life and my path, and I started feeling happier about the choices I was making. So I guess it's that simple. It's your life. You choose. You choose, we get messed up with all the governments and the taxes and everything. It's like, I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe any government no taxes. I'm not here to pay your taxes. I'm not here to keep a system going. I'm here to live my life. I'm here to live my life. So, I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm not here to compete with anyone. It's my life. It's my life. Anyway, I hope young people should know that you don't have to go to a church where somebody is hitting you or anything. You don't have to be there. If they don't like you, you disappear. You disappear. They don't know who you are after that. That gives people room to respect you. All you gotta do is love yourself. Somebody say people don't have to love you. People don't even have to like you. People don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you had better love what you see. Make choices you love. I'll end this live stream. Like, make choices in your life that you will not regret. That when you still look in the mirror, you still love who you see. That is good mental health. Your conscience is king. Your conscience is king. Young people need to understand that when they are going to clubs, drinking, and doing stuff, your conscience is king. People get invited into a life they regret when they are young. People are out there inviting you for a life, for a trip that you don't want to go into. Because every person is inviting you to a trip. I'm inviting you to a trip to good mental health, to love yourself, to choose wisely. Okay, this one I didn't use. Oh yeah. Why? Where are you going? I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, my blender pulls into a cup. My blender. Oh goodness, my blender. My kitchen is clean. Can you see how clean it is? Guys, I like when I am able to bring it to cleanliness after I clean. So I'm out of here. I know you guys are busy, so love you. Take care. God bless you. God bless you. I love you. I love you. Even if you're not here, I love you, love you.